Hello, dear friends. Welcome to 6 Degrees of Connection on Alatra TV Africa. On a daily basis, in live broadcasts, we meet people from various countries and continents to find out about their culture and to discuss very important questions concerning our society. Questions such as what kind of world each person would like to live in? How do we envision a society of happy people? What can each of us do in order to live in a creative society tomorrow? And today we are traveling to Burkina Faso. Olga, would you introduce our friends? By the way, my co-host Olga.
Thank you so much, Olga, for your introduction. Yes, today we are traveling to Burkina Faso. I will try to pronounce the capital of this country because we were practicing a little bit before. The capital is Ouagadougou. And it's very interesting to get to know more about culture and traditions of this country, and also to get to know their opinion, how our guests see changes in the community. What is for them a more human society? How do they see a world of happy people? And just to mention it again, we are implementing a project called Creative Society. It's a global project. It's not related to Burkina Faso or to Russia or to Ukraine. It's basically an international program, an international project, and we'll be also talking about it in our second part of our broadcast. And today we have, I think, Clement, Mariam, Beb, and Michelle. So guys, maybe you can introduce yourself also. We can start with Clement.
My name is Clement Koulibaly. I'm from Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou is the capital of Burkina Faso. Voilà. I'm a movie maker, I'm a réalisateur and local music producer.
Thank you so much. And maybe Beb can also introduce yourself, please.
Please give me 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. Then we can start with Michelle.
Okay, I'm Michel Yen. I'm from Burkina Faso. I'm living in Ouagadougou, and I'm tourist guide and I'm a web developer too. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have Miriam with us? Mariam with us.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm from Burkina Faso, capital Ouagadougou. I'm assistant. I'm living in Ouagadougou. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice to meet you. And I would like to ask the very first question we usually ask for our guests on our broadcast is, what do you love about your country the most? What makes you proud of it?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm here now. My name is Baby Safiwe Drago, student in economic and management, specialty international management. And now I'm doing a traineeship at Ministry of Economy.
What do you love about your country, Baby?
About the culture or about the life?
Just everything you want to share with us, with the viewers. What is it about your country the best that makes you, I don't know, feel warm inside? What makes it feel like
about
home?
my country? Okay. About my country, I can say that my country is nice country, like every all the country also. And my country here is the people is sociality. They like they like to share more things together, and they like to help together also. So my country really, my country people, I can say they are very kingly.
Thank you so much. Actually, you know, when we were preparing for this telebridge, we got to know that before your country name was not Burkina Faso.
Yes.
It was, I guess the name was related to Volga, to the river that is located like in your territory. So maybe someone can explain how you got this name, Burkina Faso.
Okay, I can try it.
Yeah.
Okay. In the past time, you know, we knew colonization here, and then when the country was colonized by France, the country name was Haute Volta. Haute Volta. Volta is the name of river who cross Burkina Faso and other countries here. So the country was Haute Volta, and today we find a president come. The president name was Thomas Sankara, and they come with a revolution. And after the revolution, the name was changed to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is the mean that the land of upright people.
Like the land of honest people, yeah, something like this. This is what I read.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how the name changed. And the people here are called Burkinabé. Burkinabé means that people living in Burkina. So Burkinabé in our ethnical group language, that is Fulfulde, and Burkina is in More. You know, people here, we have many ethnical groups, and the biggest ethnical group is Mosi, and then many people are speaking More here, and Burkina is in More. It means integrity. Yeah, and Faso in the language in Jula. And then Faso means my land, or my fatherland, or something, my land in general. So that's how we come from Haute Volta to Burkina Faso. So it's a name that explains how we are living here, how people are. People are sociable. People are living together with a good harmonize. And then I think this name is how we can show the people here in Burkina Faso.
Thank you so much, because I asked this question as in Russia we also have a river called Volga, and when I was reading about your country, your river over there called Volta. And then I heard, my impression was it was much more easier to say the country of Volta than saying Burkina Faso. And I was wondering why the people changed and make it more complicated. Instead of making, you know, life easier, they put a double name.
Yeah.
But now you explained. Thank you.
Yeah. Volta is the name of the river, and as Burkina Faso in the upper way of the river, so Haute Volta. So the upper Volta. Upper Volta.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. And now it's much clearer.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Thank you. Who else would like to share what they love the most about their country and what makes them proud of it? Miriam?
Yes. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is the question?
Yeah, what makes you proud and what you would like to say about your country? I think it was you who was teaching us yesterday a short version of your capital, Ouagadougou. You can say Ouagadougou, yeah,
yes,
as a contracted form of your capital. For us, it's much more easier to pronounce. That's why we will use the shortened version, if it's fine with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us about your capital, Ouagadougou.
Okay.
Why you got this name of this capital, at least?
Okay. Here we're in Burkina Faso. We have many capitals with this name ending with Dougou. Ouaga.
We got only the short name.
It is very and Dougou. So Ouaga is the short name, and Dougou is the in our language is the synonym of town, city, Ouaga city. Yeah. So you can say just Ouaga. So it's the name of the capital, Ouaga city.
Thank you so much. And now we also have some collection of photos of your country for our viewers to have a look, and for you just to comment a little bit to know more about your country, because nowadays not everyone can travel so easily as before. So maybe our technical support can put some photos on the screen, and just feel free to comment on them, because any of your comment is so valuable. So anything you would like to say, it's very interesting, because it's a very valuable experience to talk to people face to face, and to see that we are friends, that basically no one is enemy to each other, and we can easily learn how your capital name is pronounced. So it's not a problem, and we are open to any communication and to any cooperation. I think we can see some beaches, yeah, or
Does everyone see pictures?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. It's okay, man. I see many pictures.
I didn't see nothing.
Okay, and maybe you can tell us
Sorry.
what we're looking at. Oh,
In the picture, I see the place. I see the place of seniors. Do you understand?
I think somebody else was trying to say something about the pictures. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Here's the picture. Here we are other pictures. You can see the mosque, the oldest mosque in Bobo Dioulasso, the first picture. And we can see the biggest mosque in Ouagadougou, the last picture. And hold on. The slide is fast, I think.
There are places of the revolutions. Voilà.
Aloko, food.
Picture of food of Burkina.
What is your favorite?
And what do you guys eat over there in your beautiful capital? What do you eat over there?
We eat toe. You know toe?
Toto?
Is it in a picture?
Toe. No, just toe is more here, but we have also rice and more of the food here also.
Yeah, we also eat chicken. Okay. We have here women from the north. From the north, we have this ethnic group that they come Peul. The language is Fulfulde. The women with the, I think, overhead. I think they are selling milk. And we have also women.
Last picture is an artist,
yes,
playing kora. Kora is one instrument of Burkina Faso. Very important instrument. Very important instrument of music to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso and Mali sometimes.
So you call that instrument Bora?
Kora.
Ah,
Kora.
Kora.
K-O-R-A.
Ah, Kora. Okay.
The
And what is it on the left bottom picture?
The bottom picture in the left, the first one, is women. Women are crushing millet. You know, they are crushing millet. Yeah.
In my society, sometimes women are used this bottle to sell the milk. Yeah.
Okay, and I see that women carry something on their head. Is it something they sell, or this is just the way they carry things?
The first image. Is it the first image? In the first image, women are in the market. It's a market. They are selling something. It's a market.
The top picture with the something on their head with a pot, like kind of a pot.
Ah, the head. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Clement said right now. They are selling milk.
Selling milk. Okay, that's.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Maybe let's go to the next one.
I think it's so beautiful nature.
Yeah.
I think it's a crocodile.
Yeah. It's to our tourism sites, and these pictures are in the west, in the western, in Burkina Faso, the west side. So in the first picture, you can see it's a like I can say a river, but it's not a river, not the biggest river. And what you are seeing is hippos in the first image. The second image is the waterfall from Banfora. We call it Cascade de Carfigela. And at the bottom, the first image, you can see the dome of Ouagadougou. It's near the site of the waterfall. And the picture in the middle, at the bottom, these children with the crocodile. Maybe it's at Bazoulé or Sabu. You know, we have sacred crocodiles here, and people can touch them. People can meet them. People are doing some rituals with the crocodile, so they are not aggressive. And the last picture is the peak of Sendou. Yeah, the last picture is the peak of Sendou.
Okay, 1 second. I know that some of our guests don't see the pictures. If you scroll through the icons, if you're using your phone, you will see the big window on a blue background with a collage on it. Try to scroll through, like through everyone in the chat. In Zoom. Do you see it?
Can't see.
Just try scrolling through in Zoom, and you will see the pictures definitely. And while you're looking for them, we may continue. So what are those mountains on the right corner, right bottom corner?
Right, the mountain, the peak of Sendou, peaks.
Oui, ça va, ça va. On a fait une conférence avec des amis à l'extérieur.
Okay, maybe we can go to the next picture.
Yeah, it's
okay.
I can't see the image still not. I don't know. Wow. Don't know how.
Here in the first image we have mask. We have mask.
First and two and second image, all is mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first image, it seems like it's marks from Bobo or a village near Bobo. This kind of mask is coming from there. And at the bottom, the images at the bottom is Tiebele. You know, the women are making pins on the house. Yeah. They are making pins with the hand. Every 2 years, they have to make it again. And the pins, what they're drying there have meaning. They have meaning. It is culture, culture education. Because people from there, when they see the meanings, they can understand what it means. They know what it means. And the site is in Chebele. Yeah.
In Chebele,
yeah.
In Chebele, I can say that it is a woman painting. This out is painting with is the woman painting at the house.
And I see that houses have such soft edges, no sharp corners or sharp edges. It's very interesting.
Yeah, you see, the house there are different type of houses there. In Chebele, when you are a single person, a man or a woman, you live in a house. Is a rectangle house. And if you are old people like grandmother and grandfather, the house is different too. The houses look like 8. When you write 8, you will see the house. When you look up, you will see something like 20. And when you are also married, you are married. The type of the house you are living is also different. So that's why you see many structures of house. I don't know if you get me, if you understand what I mean.
So it depends if you are single, so you have one shape of the house. And if you are married, you are having another shape of the house. Is it correct?
Yeah, and the grandparents have another one too.
It's like a different state of life, You are traveling, you are young, and after that you are married, and after that you are old. Doing the different state of life.
It's very interesting because we have also a book. It's called a book Alatra, and over there it contains also the information about traditions of African people. For example, the Dogon, and there was ethnographer. His name is Griol, who came to Africa, and he actually noticed in the last century that the people was using actually on their roofs, they were writing. So for them, it was a sort of a language. So people thought it's decoration, but actually it was not. It had a meaning, and it was a kind of communication. So it's very interesting when all the details, even the shape of the house and even what is written actually on the roof can have a meaning. So I think it's very interesting what you just told us. And as we mentioned, we have 2 parts of our session today, and now we are coming to our second part. It's about creative society, and we just would like to show you the video that we made to prepare for our global conference, the 2-part last month in December. And then we can comment on it, and then we also, we'll hear your opinion about creative society. So maybe our technical support team can probably put it on the screen for our guests to have a look, and our viewers as well.
What kind of world do people want to live in? In a stable and safe world, where human life comes first, where medicine is at the highest level and available to everyone. In a beautiful and pure world, where education and self-realization are guaranteed for all, and everyone has the opportunity to travel and explore the world. And life is filled with the bright colors of humanity, kindness, and understanding between people. Wouldn't you like to live in such a society? The world today. But we can change and make the world a better place. We don't need revolutions. We need an evolution. We invite you to the International Online Conference, Creative Society United We Can, live on Alatra TV and alatraunites.com. Joining forces for a common purpose will change the course of history. December 20th at 1500 Greenwich time.
Nice.
So that's a little video before we start our second part, the very valuable part of our broadcast about creative society. And now we want you guys to share with us, how do you envision creative society? What kind of society it should be for you to be happy, for you to feel safe, for your friends, for your family, for all people on the planet? What should it be, the society?
For me, I think that in society, all can do very nice. People can live in a same idea and a good idea, you know, because there are many problems and many difficulties. But in a society, in a creative society, we can make change the meaning of the government, and we can do a good thing for all to have a good living, to have because if life is very tolerant, all things we can do best. For me, it's very nice to have a creative society for all the men of this.
Thank you so much for sharing your opinion. And maybe we can ask other guests as well. For example, Michel, we know he was giving us very tough time yesterday in our preparation call and asking us all possible questions about how to implement, what can we do, what can we do in Burkina Faso, what we can do in Ukraine. So just to answer now your question, we just actually now in the first informational stage, and it has three stages. I mean, our project has 3 stages. And the second one, it's a political stage. The third stage is implementation and international referendum. So that's why if you would like to comment and tell us also your view, how do you see creative society, it will help us a lot to have a more comprehensive picture of the opinions of people. So Michel, the floor is yours.
Okay, well, my opinion about creative society. When I see the 8th foundation of creative society, which one I pay attention with, I think is the 6th or 7th, when you talk about security. I think people can be free, happy, and living in peace when the level of security is up. You know, when you know that you can do something safely or you can live safely, I think you will be more confident. You will be more. You can trust to people. You can trust to people, and when you trust to people, you can give more love and you can give more open mind to everything. So I think for a creative society, we have the main thing to work is the security first. I think, in my opinion, yeah. And after that, if people are in security, I think the second thing we must see is about how how is the repetition, the how can I say, you know, equality. I want to talk about equality now. After security, I mean equality, because when you are angry and your neighbor is plenty, you know, so you don't have the same you don't have the same open mind. You cannot think about the same things. So if you talk with somebody who is illness or somebody who is angry, it's difficult to live together like that. So I think there are two things that are important for creative society. So that's my opinion.
Thank you
I
so
think
much.
I
And
think
there's,
maybe we can also ask our technical support to show the third foundation, because this is
yes,
what Michael was referring to, yeah?
that's what I was
About,
going to ask.
okay,
To
okay,
say
great.
that
Yeah,
you
so we are not
basically,
missing this point, because I think it's super important to read, yeah, third foundation.
okay, I'll try to read it out for you guys aloud. Human safety, the third foundation of creative society. No one and nothing in society has the right to create threats to the life and freedom of a human. Every human is guaranteed free provision of essential life necessities, including food, housing, medical care, education, and full social security. Scientific, industrial, and technological activities of the society should be aimed exclusively at improving the quality of human life. Guaranteed economic stability, no inflation and crisis, stable and same prices around the world, a single monetary unit, and a fixed minimum taxation or no tax. No tax. The security of human and society from any kind of threats is ensured by the United Global Service that deals with emergency situations. That's one of the pillars of creative society, and it's very, very important. Like all the other ones, it's covering a lot in society.
And that was what Michel said. According to his opinion, it's like foundation for a good life, for a peaceful life, when you are not concerned about like about the bombs that maybe can hit your house. I don't know, that you feel safe. So of course you can like create a better life when you are secure. I mean, when you have like at least basic security. So this is very actually important remark was Michel was saying, that a third foundation resonated with him most of all.
Yes, and also Michelle stopped on equality. It is also a
Equality.
very, very important foundation. Like this is 8, yeah, pillars. So justice and equality, the number 7 one. All natural resources belong to humans and are fairly distributed among all people. Monopolization of resources and their irrational use is prohibited. These resources are fairly distributed among the citizens of the entire Earth. A human is guaranteed employment if he or she so desires. Pay for an identical position, specialty, or profession should be the same all over the world. Everyone has the right to private property and income, however, within the limits of the individual's capitalization amount set by the society. This is the 7th pillar, and maybe somebody else want to comment on these foundations, maybe share their opinion about how they envision creative society and add something, you know, something that we didn't talk about yet.
Maybe Clement or Baby would like to comment on 8 foundations of the creative society.
You can just say, how do you understand it? What is it for you? Like, how do you see, what actually makes you happy? What is it, the world comfortable for you, your family, your friends for living? What should it be, the society? What should it be, the world? What values?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I think that when I look again about your foundation, the first is about human rights, and I see, for me, in my country, I think if everybody, our value is based on respect, and considering others. You know, when I'm happy, it means that the people around me are happy too. So then I will be very, very, very good in my living. But when people around you are not in the same in the same they are not um, I mean they are not reaching they are reaching some for something that you have, and then they cannot find. So it's coming again about equality that I have thought. So in my dream world, I think people should be very they will know we don't have to talk about people are angry, people are in war, people are in need of basic of basically medical things, you know. And in Burkina, you can find some places where people cannot find food one time in the day. So you will see in Burkina, the big towns like Ouagadougou, people are it's good. It's good for people here. But when you go maybe to the north, to the Sahel, you will see people there, they cannot find a bottle of millet. So that is not the kind of society that I dream for. I'm dreaming for. That's what I mean. So if I take the case of Burkina Faso, we are not living, we are surviving. So
Yes,
so
yes.
that is so I think if it is possible for people to join together and then fight for equality with between others, we will find a better way. May, when you are not angry, you don't think about war. You don't think about. You just think about joy. You know, when you are fighting, it's because you need something. If you have what you need, you need to live. You don't think about fighting. You don't think about doing some force to anybody. So I think it's about inequality that we have many problems, many. You see, that's what I don't know how to explain it in English, but
No, I think we understood because
Yeah.
we are having so many conversations with so many countries, and this what you just said reminds me of a guest from Rwanda, because his name is Francois, and he was saying that there is African philosophy saying that how you yourself can be actually happy if people around you are unhappy.
yeah.
It's Ubuntu, people who started this understanding of life, and it's actually I see spreading in all African countries, not only in Rwanda. How you yourself, you know, can be happy when people are around you unhappy. And I think also what you're talking is about, I mean, covering the basic needs and essential, right? How you can think about something else if you have an empty stomach. Yeah, this is what you would like to say.
Yes, of course, I agree with you. Agree with you also, and I think it's not only in Africa or
Yeah, even us. I mean,
African countries, it's all over the world.
Yeah,
How can I be happy? Like, even if I'm not hungry, for example, how can I be fine if I see hungry people around me, or homeless, or unhappy? It does make me happy. If I'm a normal human, it won't make me happy. It's not normal.
sure.
So what about you, Clement? What makes you happy? What do you want to see in a society where you live?
As for me, every people, everybody need peace, happiness, and freedom. You know, for me, if I have something to eat, I can think that there are many people who are needing to eat, just to eat. You know, if I have some water to drink, there are many people who are washing water to drink. Voila. The example is the perfect example for my country, Burkina Faso, exactly. Ouagadougou is just the capital, but if you go a little far to Ouagadougou, there are many people who are living in the very difficult situations. No water to drink, no water to sleep, voila. Many things. For me, in a creative society, we can thinking about what can I do, what can I give to my what can I do to this body to eat, just to eat. We can thinking to find solutions, just a small solutions, how to do and go to voila. I don't know how to explain exactly, you know.
Yeah, I understand what you said, and it's actually I see the technical support with the second foundation on the screen. Can I read it for you and then tell that I really understand what you mean? So the second foundation is human freedom. Every human is born with the right to be human being. All people are born free and equal. Everyone has the right to choose. There can be no one and nothing on earth above a human, his freedom and rights. The implementation of human rights and freedoms must not violate the rights and freedoms of others. And I think it's very important what you said, that what can I do, what can I give, you said. What can you do? Like, for example, I have enough of something I can share with others. That's what makes us humans, right? If I think we would be in much worse situation in our consumer society if there wouldn't be people, wouldn't be for people who are always sharing if they have what to share with others. And I think that's what our world's still standing on, you know, on good people that are willing to give and share. And thank you very much for saying this. And freedom of choice is also extremely important. Like, we are talking about food, but you know, why are we talking about food? This is basic needs. And water and food and place to live. This is basic needs. Like animals have food and water, like, but we don't have basic needs. So we should be, you know, different from animals, and we should be thinking about not food and stuff like that, like necessary things for living, but something more. How to develop ourselves, how to learn something new, how to travel, share some experience. I don't know, how to travel to another planet, for example. We should be already developing in many spheres, and we are still talking about hunger and lack of water and wars. I think it's time, really the time to change in this. And the creative society is really something, the Allatra is the platform where can we actually proceed and with the creative society and make it happen and change the history and implement the 8 foundations to actually in 5 years, you know, we could sit together in one room and talk about other things, not
exactly how we can
people don't have food or water,
space,
you know.
Yeah, to come to another
in
planet.
In a spaceship on our way to another planet, we'll be talking about something else.
I just would like to invite to have a look at our recent video that Dr. Danilov gave to us, very inspiring interview in his talk. It's called the Prospects of a Creative Society. It means which perspective all of us have when we change this vector of development from pathological, from consumer relations to an inspiring and creative one. How many things and we can not only get, but we can achieve, and we can discover that now we have no idea about. And it's great if you can have a look And it seems to be that we can make a second session with Burkina Faso. We will learn how your capital is pronounced, we promise, and I'm sure it will be very interesting when you will watch this video to get to know your opinion, how you see and which perspective you see in Burkina Faso upon the implementation of the creative society. Now I think we have also with us Beb, because she just came for some seconds and then disappeared. So maybe we have a chance to ask her about creative society.
No,
What do you think?
we don't have her anymore.
Okay.
We don't have her anymore. We lost her again. I guess that's an internet issue. Another thing that we won't have problem with in creative society.
Yes, exactly. This is another thing, certainly. So we can just then invite all of our viewers, all our guests to join our website, allatra.org. Maybe also our technical support will be able to make screen sharing and show it how to do it, because it's very easy. We have a red button on our main website.
Yeah, let me just correct you a little bit. allatra.org is the website where you can see all the projects, projects of the global public international movement Allatra. And on allatraunites.com website, you can easily join the project Creative Society. And maybe our technical support will show us this little video, very educational, how easy it is to do.
Because if you have some friends, if you have your colleagues, you know why baby disappeared? Because she was just writing to me a message on WhatsApp that her boss, because he was connecting from her workplace, is asking what she's doing, and she is answering, "Oh, I'm participating in the Creative Society interview." And he said, "What is this?" So it seems to be, so it might happen that we will be able to invite more people from Burkina Faso, even the boss of Babe. So you don't know. So that's why this video would be very useful to see that everyone is welcome in our interviews. We are not constraining to any particular country, to any particular job position, profession, age, I don't know, whatever can, you know, differentiate between us, but everyone is welcome in our round tables, and very easy to take part in them by joining this button. Join us on allatraunites.com, and then just send us the email. Otherwise, yes, now we really can have a look.
So there's the join button in the top right corner. You pick the language you speak in. You pick the way you would like to participate. And you join. And now you're one of those who want to change this world to a better place.
And we are proud with us in the 2-day session that you found this opportunity to, I don't know, to look for the good connecting point of the internet and to give us your opinion. That was very valuable.
There you go. So please, for those viewers who are watching us right now and want to join the project, welcome to join the project. You can also be part of the broadcast like we have today and write a comment under this video or send us an email on allatra at I forgot the email, sorry. allatra@tv.com. Right, and I'm sorry, maybe our technical support will show us an email.
But it's very easy even without the email. You just Google Allatra and all the information, you know, that is related to Allatra International Public Movement and our project will come up. So I think it's very easy nowadays with using technology, because when people are saying, you know, how we can change the world if I'm only one in Nigeria, but it's very easy to, especially to change. I know people who are with you just to print Alatra foundations, and even without internet, you can deliver it to your neighbors and to your friends. Look, here is what people already gathered. Look, that is what people already want. It's super easy. Costs you, I don't know, maybe some small money, and the result will be very huge. So even without the email, we can be old-fashioned.
Yes, and I just want to mention that right now millions of people already joined the project, and we are making the history. We're changing the history right now, and please welcome to join, because only in unity we can make a difference. We can change this world. This responsibility of every one of us, we can do it.
Great. Thank you so much for today. Yeah, and then see you guys later in our next session. Thank you so much for today.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.